Hi YouTube, it's the Yen here, and the Yang is taking her precious time to come on over.
What's up? The Yang.
We're from wifeandwifeblog.com. I guess we should stop saying that since we don't even update that blog anymore.
Wife and Wife
Blog on Facebook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Times are changing. No time to type up whole blogs. Now I think you all like the videos better anyway, and Facebook and stuff like that. So we'll try that.
Yeah. Today we're going to talk about how our family's opinion of our relationship has changed since having the baby. I know a lot of people, when their families disagree with their lifestyle or their relationship, usually people are like, well, once you have a baby, things will change, they'll come around or whatever. And originally I was like, whatever, we've been together, before we had the baby, what was it, like 6.5 years? They haven't come around yet, they're not coming around. But to our surprise, they've come around.
A little bit. Baby steps.
Yeah.
Baby steps. This is mostly my side in particular. My mother was the worst. Like, she's, imagine like the worst mother-in-law, and she was it. For those of you that follow us on the blog, you probably read the whole incident about what happened, the whole big blow up.
There was, what was it, potato salad being thrown and security guards escorting drunk folks off of the property, and it was just a big mess with her mother. And so we hadn't spoke to her in what, like, was it 2 years?
Yeah, something
because this
like
happened
that.
Christmas 2009.
Yes.
And we didn't speak to her again until Christmas last year, 2011. Yeah, so like 2 whole years.
Yeah.
And the first time Yang spoke to her again, she announced that
we were having a baby. And she was like, how the heck do you guys get a surrogate? Like, why on earth would we need a surrogate? Like, we're 2 women. Like, we have all the tools necessary. We can just go, buy sperm. Like, why would we need a surrogate? I don't know. But yeah, she was totally shocked, surprised. Beforehand, like she had said before we even started trying to have a baby, we just brought it up. What if Angel had a baby? Would you accept it as your grandchild? She's like, oh no. That's. Did I say Angel?
Yeah. But do you care? It doesn't matter.
Okay, because we're already beefing. All right, but yeah, so she's like, no, that's her baby. That baby has nothing to do with me. It's not blood related to me. It's not mine. That's her kid. So whatever. I'm like, well, what if I adopt it legally? I'm like, well, I'll have to see, but like, I don't know, because that baby would have absolutely no relation to me whatsoever.
Yeah, and she kept harping on the fact that the baby wouldn't be biologically related to her, and we're like, the baby wouldn't be biologically related to Yang either. So
yeah, like, and then I was like, oh, what if I couldn't have kids and I adopted at like a what do they call those places?
An adoption agency.
Yeah. Okay, whatever. What if I adopted a kid from one of those agencies? Like, well, yeah, that would be my grandkid. Okay, so what's the difference? I'm adopting her kid. Like, you'd rather
a total stranger kid than the child of her wife. And then her mom was like, the whole reason she was so against the whole thing or whatever is because she always imagined that her daughter would grow up and get married and have kids, and her daughter grew up, got married, and had a kid.
She missed all of it.
That's why she couldn't accept it. So after that whole thing, and she was so against us having children, and she also said, according to Dr. Phil and Oprah, the people that she's seen on there that had kids and they were gay, the kids were like really messed up and stuff, and so she was just totally against it. Now that the baby's here, she adores him. She's always wanting pictures. She's constantly asking about him.
Yeah, oh, he's so cute. And like every time I'm on the phone, how's Aiden doing? And like just all the time, just talking about him, asking about him. wondering if I'm starting on food yet, and we should be doing X, Y, and Z by now, and worried about his breathing. Did we get him checked out again? And just everything. But her only hang up is like she's really wanting to wait. Like she keeps asking about the adoption thing. Like, oh, where's the adoption going through? How's the adoption going? Is the adoption finalized yet? When do they plan on getting it finalized? You guys got a court date yet? Like she's really trying to, find out when the exact date of adoption is. I guess, I don't know, she's waiting on that to go through for further validation. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But she's definitely coming. It's total shock. Like, I had no idea she would be like acting this way.
Then at one point she actually asked if we needed anything for any diapers or what was it? Yeah. Diapers and clothes, and we're like, no, we have everything, because who knows what she's up to. I don't trust her, but I don't know. She seems to really be coming around. And the other one is her dad. Like, he refused to come to our wedding because he didn't want to see that type of stuff or whatever, and now he's calling the baby Little Mac Daddy Jr. and he just loves them up too. So
yeah, he's worse than my mother. Like, where my grandbaby at? Where he at? Oh, let me put him on the phone. Let me talk to him. Oh, okay. What's up, Little Mac Daddy Jr.? Like, wow. Okay, yeah. But yeah, he totally did a 180 as well. Like, he openly refers to him as his grandchild. But I think he's more accepting of it now than my mother because of his family. Like, I recently got back in touch with my father's side of the family through Facebook, and they're really nice people. I love them to death. Like, I'm glad I reconnected with them, and they're really accepting of our relationship and our child and stuff like that. So I think his family's influence has a big part on him changing as well. Because I think if his family was against it, he'd still be against it. But I think now his family kind of talks to him, have an aunt that talks to him and says, what a good family we have and how we're raising our family positively or not doing any negative stuff, and actually trying to build a good foundation for our son. He's really taking that to heart, and he's accepting it. So, I thought we had the most impossible situation ever with my parents accepting my wife's child, but they are coming around now that he's here, and they get to see him and see pictures of him and watching him grow up and get older and stuff. So I mean, if your family's like, before you having a kid, if your family or your parents are like, I don't want to have anything to do with it, like, just wait till the baby gets here and see if it changes. Like, if my mother can change, anybody's mother can change. Like,
yeah.
I
we thought hell would freeze over before her mother would change. I mean, of course it's not guaranteed.
Right.
But she went 2 whole years, not a peep from her mother. She would call, her mother would return phone calls. Mm-hmm. Like, her mother totally just
fell off the map.
Yeah, for an entire 2 years.
Yeah.
Missed, like, everything basically for 2 whole years. It was like she just didn't exist. And then now that we have a baby, her mother calls often and texts and emails and wants pictures sent to her and everything. So, I mean, and people told us, they were like, wait till you have a kid and see. A lot of times babies change things, and in our case it actually did. I mean,
so
I don't know, just maybe hold out a little bit of hope.
Yeah.
Don't hold your breath, but just like hold out a little bit of hope. And I mean, it's possible. So
yeah.
I guess that's about it. We just wanted to update everyone on how our families are reacting now. Well, basically her family, because in our previous video about our family's reaction to our pregnancy, I know we were saying that her family was rather negative. So we just wanted to let everyone know that things are improving little by little.
Baby steps.
But we're getting there. Yeah. You can add us on Facebook. Look for Wife and Wife Blog. We also have our parenting group. You can look it up, Lesbian TTC, Pregnancy and Parenting. It's a group for pregnant, trying to conceive, and parenting lesbian
really?
couples.
That's amazing. I never would have guessed.
She's being sarcastic. But you can chat with other couples there and other people. It's a pretty good group. We have like 107 members so far, and the group has been active for about a month now. So check us out.
Join us.
Yeah, and we'll talk to you later.
All right. See you later.